Well, Pokemon Scarlet Violet just got updated to version 1.3.2, and there's a lot of secret hidden updates in this update that they did not reveal to us. We're going to look at the actual patch notes, and then we're going to look at the real patch notes that they did not show us, because there's actually a lot to see in this. First piece of news, very, very important for people who've been using my giveaways. All you guys who are sub to me know about my giveaways by now, and obviously last Sunday we started this 6 IV Shiny Goldingo and Gimmighoul one. Because of the game update, the bots are down temporarily until we get a software update for what we need to use them for the trade systems. So hang tight, we will have a new giveaway up and running later today for Sword and Shield, and it's going to be a good one as well. So make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for that so you can get in early so you can get some of the goodies out of that one. It's going to be one you're going to want to get access to, I'll guarantee you that. For people who still want to get Shiny Gimmighoul, you can, because the update did not affect our raid bots over on Discord. So you can absolutely still do our legit raids over on the Discord, so you can get your hands on a Shiny Gimmighoul with your own OT and all of the goods. Go check out my Discord, you'll be able to find that out here. I'll leave this video in the end of this in one of the windows and in the description so you can click into it and see how you can access all of those raids. Now for the patch notes. These are ridiculous because they do not show anything that we actually got in the update. It just says for version 1.3.2, which was today, mechanic adjustments have been made for upcoming live tournaments. No details at all. Fortunately, the details can be found in other places, including data mines. However, they don't put the information where they should put the information. But here we go. So some of the mechanics I assume they're talking about are these moves here: Dire Claw, Stone Axe, Ceaseless Edge. These are 3 moves that were actually announced in advance. We're going to be getting an update because they did not do what they were supposed to do. They did not give you an extra critical hit ability. They just didn't, even though that's what they say they were supposed to do. So this was something that impacted competitive. I think somehow people noticed it, that you're just never getting an extra added critical hit bonus to these moves. So that's what's supposed to have been fixed in the latest update. However, as you guys probably know from following some of my videos and some of the controversy that's been out there with competitive in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, there's been loads of mess ups, all sorts of things just being botched and having problems with all the competitive setups. So they may have very well done something else somewhere else along the line that we just haven't talked about, that we haven't got real information about. Now, as for the extra secret hidden patch notes, there's some really big stuff in here because these are taken out of a data mine from extra information that was added in the patch that was not intended to be released. So here we go. First of all is an update to the description for the Mightiest Mark. As you guys know, with the 7-star raids, we would get Pokemon with Mightiest Mark, and of course that seems to have been halted for now since they had a big glitch that just crashed people's games with the whole raids. They changed it, so from a mark for a Pokemon caught in a 7-star Terra raid battle to a mark for an especially mighty Pokemon, which suggests here by Matt that you may be able to get these 7-star, or rather Mightiest Mark Pokemon via other means. That's very possible, especially with the issues that they've been having with the raids. However, I don't know how they're going to do that. I can only imagine maybe mystery gifts. We also have the addition of a couple of TMs being added for the DLC. So obviously we're going to be expecting more items, more things that are going to be just added in the DLC. It's just normal. It's what we got for Sword and Shield. It's absolutely something we should expect for Scarlet Violet. So a couple of TMs, whoop-de-doo. As for what those TMs actually are, we don't know, because as you guys know, they do seem to change the numbers of TMs a lot as these games come out. So we're gonna have to wait and see. There doesn't seem to be any information as for what those TMs are going to be. It's just a reference to those numbers that are currently not in the game. The Illuminate ability was also changed to add a sort of effect similar to the Flash HM from Gen 1 to reduce the opposing Pokemon's accuracy, I believe. That's from what I read. It doesn't say it here from Matt, however, but I did see that somewhere else, so I believe that is what the change was supposed to do. Finally, the biggest part of the news is, of course, Mew being added, text relating to Mew being added in what appears to be a raid event. Mew is going to go all out against this formidable opponent, implying that you're going to be fighting alongside with Mew. Against who? Most likely Mewtwo is the big guess there. Obviously, that's just kind of what makes sense. They're just historic mortal enemies that are always fighting each other, even movies made about that. So that is what we're going to be possibly seeing announced hopefully on Monday, maybe only in the DLC, I'm not sure, but hopefully this is implying that there's going to be a nice new raid event on the way, because it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I guess we can give them props for the shiny Gimme Go one, that's pretty decent. It does look like they're going to try and up their game with some more interesting events, and hopefully sooner rather than later. However, keep in mind, folks, that it's entirely possible this is only referencing something we're going to be getting in the DLC. Entirely possible. Well, that's a wrap on the patch notes, and then the real patch notes for the new version 1.3.2. Yay, they're doing things. However, I'm not really happy with how many times they're updating the game with small things. They're just messing up our giveaways, aren't they? That's not convenient for me. It's not convenient for you. So we're going to try and work on a way to get around that, which I think we will be able to do. So thanks for watching, guys. Do stick around so you can see what the giveaway for later is going to be, because it's going to be a good one. And I'll see you guys around the next video. Till then, bye!